To the end to see how I make this yummy eru. Okay, yummy and delicious. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to Doritos Corner. Today I'm making eru. It's a Camiroonain dish. I don't know if it's Nigerians also eat it, but I'm going to try my hands on it. So this is my cow meat and my cow skin in the pot. I'm going to begin with that first. So first of all, I go in with my meat tenderness. It helps your meat to cook a little bit faster, okay? And then I'm going in with some ginger powder. And you also add some kick to you. Then I'm going to add some chili powder, also for that kick, okay? And then I'm going to add some garlic powder also. And I was told that eru doesn't like salt. It's a little bit of salt goes a long way. So I'm just going to do a little bit of salt, okay? So I'm adding in some seasoned salt instead of regular salt, okay? Or you can also use Maggi if that's what you prefer. So I'm going to add in some water and I'm going to let it cook until like this tender, okay? Meat I've cooked 20 straight minutes. For my meat I've cooked for 20 minutes and I'm going in with some blended up ingredients. Alright. So here is my eru, okay? And this is how it is looking like. I'm going to wash it thoroughly. Probably wash it like 5 to 6 times and make sure I get all the stuff out of it. So you see how it is looking. So this is the 4th time. I already washed it a couple times, and you can see the color of the water. Okay, so I'm going to put it back in, and I'm going to wash it a couple times. So I'm going to add more water to it and let it sit. Use cold water. If you use hot water, it's gonna cook so fast. So I just use cold water. You can also use hot water, but you have to drain it right away and add cold water to rinse it. But what I was told was that I should use cold water and it will bring out the color. Once it's clean and it has all the leafy stuff out, your eru is gonna turn pretty beautiful green. Okay, so this is the 5th time I'm washing. I already washed it a couple times off camera. So I have my spinach also here that I already sliced it. You can also buy a frozen spinach from the store, and I prefer to use the fresh one because I'm going with fresh stuff only. So this is how it is looking. And I also have my crayfish, my powdered shrimp over here also, that I'm going to use for my stew, okay? I have my meat taken out. This is the stock that is left, okay? So I'm going in with my palm oil. As I always say, I have palm oil available for sale. If you need some, just message me on Facebook or wherever you are. Just message me on Doritos Corner. If you're on YouTube, you can send me a message and I'll give you all the details, okay? So I just added the palm oil to it and I'm going to let it simmer together with the stock, okay? Just like that. And I'm going to let it melt, all the palm oil to melt beautifully. So as you can see, the palm oil has melted in there beautifully. So the first thing that will go in will be my spinach. So my spinach is going to go in, but I have to do it little by little until it gets like it's completely cooked, okay? I have all my spinach in there, my palm oil. So I'm going to turn the stove on a very low heat. I don't want it to overcook. So I'm putting it on a very low heat to let it simmer for a few minutes, okay? So now that my spinach have cooked beautifully, I'll be going in with my arrow, okay? So I'll be doing my arrow little by little. I'll just put a little bit in there and I'll stir. So now I put all my arrow in, and see how beautiful it is looking. I can't wait to taste it. And what I heard about arrow and salt doesn't go together. So up to this point, I haven't added any salt because I don't want it to mess the flavor up. And it's my first time I'm making this dish, okay? So if you're here and it's your homemade or home dish, just let me know. Comment in here. Let me know how well I did. And if any corrections, I'm welcome for corrections. And I'm willing to learn more recipes, okay? So now that I have everything mixed in, I'm going to add in some more red oil. I heard arrow goes very well when you have a lot of red oil in it. So I'm just going to add in some more red oil so that I can get that beautiful flavor that I actually need. So I'll be going in with some powder pepper, just a little bit of powder pepper, and you can make it to your preference. If you want it spicy, you can add in some spicy. But remember, I added the stock, and the stock had pepper, garlic, and ginger blended up in there. So I just added that and the stock, and I know it will give it that flavor that I actually want. So as you can see, I'm gonna continue stirring, make sure everything is well combined in there. And I'm going in with some stock cube. I'm only doing 2 stock cubes, okay? So I know this recipe calls for a lot of Maggi, but I don't like doing too much Maggi, okay? So now I'll be going in with some habanero pepper for that extra heat. And then also I'll be going in with my meat, okay? Because you know the meat is already cooked. That's why I'm putting that to the end, okay? Everything has gone in, and my arrow is looking very, very, very yummy and delicious. The meat is very tender. I put some habanero pepper in there for extra heat. And the last thing that will go in will be my crayfish. That's my shrimp powder, okay? So that will be the last thing that will go in. I heard if it goes in the last, it gives you that nice flavor, so you're not wasting your shrimp away. So I'm doing just like the Cameroonians would do it. So this is how it is looking. And it's looking very, very beautiful. And I can't wait to dig in here with rice, with eba, with anything that is available. I'm ready to go dive right into it. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Please leave a comment, like, and share for me. If you're a Cameroonian or you're a Nigerian, please comment in here and let me know how well I did. Thank you so much. Until I come your way again. Bye.